We'll see if anybody comes in. Hey, Skygen, how are you? Hey, Tasha. How are you, Miss Tasha? Hopefully you're well. Are you making faces at him? It's Miss Tasha and Skygen. Link should be pinned at the top of the page if you'd like to come up. Skygen, this is my 4-year-old. She'll be 5 in September. I am doing well today. We have been working all day. We took her little toddler bed out of her room and put my full-size bed that was in the guest room into her bedroom. So she now has a big girl bed. We're good. We just finished some I took a Boston butt and put it on the gas grill for about about 4.5, 5 hours today. Little 7-pound Boston butt. And it did really good. I did a applewood rub with a what? I did an applewood rub and some complete seasoning. What? You can't work. But it came out really good. Hey, can you go to the couch and get Daddy's phones? Okay. Go get Daddy's phones in case Mommy calls. Oh. Yep. Coastal and her sister have gone to the next town over for right now. On the little couch, Panda. Yep. Should be, or on the TV dinner table. Give me just 1 second. I'll be right back. I don't think she will, but just in case. You gonna get on your bed? Okay. Oh, I got 4 wonderful people watching, which is awesome. Not sure you can see my cell phone screen, but let's see. The top left is black, and when the screen turns off, you'll see there's a dent there, couple up here, one there. Yesterday while I was out fishing, I had it on a tripod. Big gust of wind came by, flipped the tripod over, and it landed face down on a pile of rocks perfectly. Gotta love that, you know. I did check a little bit ago. I was at, where am I at here? Monetization tab, I'm at 1315 public watch hours or 3815 public watch hours. So I am getting there. I've got 185 hours left is what I got left to get. Now, when I go to the analytics part of that for YouTube Studios, I go to my channel analytics for watch hours. The last 365 days, I have 3889. So almost 3,900. So there's about, I'd say about 70 hours aren't being counted right now. But that 70 hours may be from shorts, and I really haven't gone through the content to make sure there's not anything that's been copyrighted recently. Public. So far, I don't see anything with restrictions on it, so that's good. And everything seems to be public and not private. I do have a tournament coming up this coming Saturday. It'll be John Oyler versus Rustic versus Sunfish King. I will one second. Fall. Okay. Yeah, be careful. Okay. Yeah, all right. Okay. Back up there. Right there. Panda rolled off the bed. Sorry about that. I did just share the link for the tournament this coming Saturday. It's a 1v1v1 between John Oyler, Rustic, and Sunfish King. So if y'all would like to share that out, you can. The biggest thing about being monetized is you start getting paid for doing all of this. And that supplemental income does help with people like me who are addicted to fishing. It's not really a big thing, but to get monetized and to be paid for it, at least your time and effort and everything that you're putting into it does have some type of value back. And for me, with my physical, the way I am physically with a bad knee, a bad back, and stuff like that, I'm not going to be able to work too many more years. So any type of supplemental income right now most definitely helps. And plus I work in construction. So this week we have Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of this coming week are all three showing 75 to 80% chance of rain for 3 days in a row. With that being said, there won't be any concrete being poured unless it's inside of a building. There won't be any soil testing because as soon as you dig a hole, the soil around here, once it gets wet, will collapse on you, which means you run a high risk of being killed from collapse of the trench. And most of the gauges and stuff, especially the electronic ones we use, does not take kindly to getting wet. So that's 3 days right there that I won't have any income, more than likely. Tomorrow, luckily, is a paid holiday. I might get to work Tuesday, but Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday being such a high chance of rain, I may not work at all after that. You really make pen per video unless you get a really, really big loyal following where you get hundreds of views at one time and lots of comments and people sharing you out, or just get to where you have like 50, 60,000 subscribers. You really don't make much, but once you hit the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 watch hours to become monetized, after that, to stay monetized, I've heard all you have to do is put out, I think it's three videos per month and have 1,000 watch hours per year to stay monetized, or 1,000 watch hours within the last 365 days. So once you get monetized, it's a lot easier to keep it than it is to get it. But then everything you do, every time a commercial pops up and plays, you get like 5 or 10 cents per view. And then if I go live like this, I'll have the little dollar sign on the bottom left down there by chat where people can send me super chats and stuff. I can create membership accounts where y'all can be monthly members and donate that way. And everything I do is going to go into my channel. So basically, if I get monetized right now, days that I don't work, I can go out and fish in the morning, rain or shine. I can go fishing. I can make a video for an hour or two that morning, come home, edit it, pop a couple of pop 3 or 4 advertisements in there, have 50, 60 people watch it, and I might make $5 or $10 that day where I wouldn't have made anything otherwise. So, hey, Black Money Core, what's up? I was just telling them that I checked my monetization screen. I got 3 green check marks, and then my poet watch hours is 3815 poet watch hours out of 4,000 needed. My analytics for the last 365 days is showing 3,889 public watch hour or watch hours. Granted, that does include shorts. You don't get monetized public watch hours for shorts, but you do get the views. And I think I've heard they do give you a bonus for that. For that. Yes. If I'm live for 1 hour, there's 5 people in here and they all watch at least 15 minutes, I get 5 hours of watch time, supposedly. I haven't been seeing that, but most of my ride alongs, I'm live for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I'm getting 15 to 25 watch hours. That's why I've kept doing them, because I've been consistently getting 20 watch hours per ride along. And the days where I did the long drawn out live streams that went like 6, 7, 8 to 10 hours, I've been getting anywhere from 65 to 100 watch hours on those days. Yep. like Black Money Core said. So if I did a short of Panda out fishing and it got 15 million views tomorrow, I would get a check off of that. Hey, Copycat, how are you doing? Thanks for coming by. Black Money Core, I appreciate the playlist being run, sir. I think I need around 108, showing 185. I'm sure there's some hours that have not been tallied into that yet, but I am definitely getting there. I did the pop-up live tonight just because I hadn't really had much going on. I do have a video that I need to edit tonight from where I was fishing yesterday. I'll try to get that edited. Once I finish this live stream, I'll throw the camera on the computer, download it, and get everything edited. Yeah, I should be. If nothing else, Saturday I'm hosting a 1v1v1 tournament between Rustic, John Orler, and Catfish King. That should be linked at the top of the page for that tournament. So therefore, with that being said, I should be able to get the 100 hours off of that alone because it's a 4-hour tournament. I would hope I'll have 25 or 30 people in there the whole time. There's a StreamYard link. I don't use my channel, but thank you. I'm just a groupie. Yeah, Copycat's just a groupie, but I can do that if you would like for me to. Just a second. I have no ads in here for moderators. Yep, I use my community tab a lot. I try to drop something on there all the time. And I will be promoting that tournament too when the time comes. So will Rustic, John Orler, Sunfish King, and all of them. Tasha, would you like to be a moderator, ma'am? I don't know how you feel about that. I will ask you before I give it to you. Yeah, I do have a fishing video to edit from last night. And then I have another video that I need to put up, or I'm gonna go film a video tomorrow. I just changed the pin message to the StreamYard link. If anybody would like to pop up on screen, what I do ask that you show your face. There she is. Hey, Miss Jessica.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
That's good. I'm doing. Panda's watching Chip and Potato on her tablet. So if I hear a weird noise in the background, that's what it will be. I'll probably get copyrighted for it, but we'll see. I can't help what my 4-year-old does.
No, I got back from a vacation trip yesterday.
Oh, there's Tasha dropping people's links. Let me see if I can get a couple.
Hey, Tasha. Hey, Shane.
Great Farmer Freelance. What's up, buddy? Yeah, normally we would go out and watch fireworks, but not this year.
Yeah, and I'm summered.
Well, that's not a good thing. I don't need my neck to get any redder than it already is.
Yeah, and my legs was hurting me so bad this morning.
I don't doubt it. Great Farmer, you're welcome to come up too, sir.
Cause at the water park, there's hills going up and down, up and down.
Yep.
And I couldn't hardly walk this morning when I got out of bed.
Did you win the race, Jessica? Is what Great Farmer asked.
What race?
I think she was just on vacation. She wasn't doing a race or anything.
I was doing a go-kart race at the go-kart place in Williamsburg.
Did you win that, I guess, is what he's asking.
No, I didn't win.
That's good.
I was the last one to come behind.
Uh-oh. You're not supposed to be last.
I kept pushing the brake off and on.
Well, there's what I did to my phone yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Not cool.
Oh.
I busted the screen.
Oh. You shouldn't do that.
Nah. I was going to go live from the pond yesterday, and while I was trying to rig up, a gust of wind picked the tripod over, and it landed face first on a pile of rocks. That was not good. There's no telling what it's going to cost me for that and the LCD screen. I did film a video afterwards with about 25 or 26 fish in it, maybe 30. I lost count, somewhere in the teens. I did really good yesterday.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
No, I've been painting today.
People will have to watch that video closely tomorrow. Because I hear fireworks going off or gunshots one.
Yeah, we were hearing fireworks here where I live at.
Yeah, the downside is fireworks in this town are illegal.
Yeah, we hear fireworks down where there's water where we would live at, and we hear fireworks going off.
Not a thing. I guess I'll let you stay here.
I'm painting the second one.
You already fell off once. Scared her more than anything.
I just gotta do one last piece of second sailboat.
Whatever, say hello.
On the volcano painting.
Coastal's home.
Hey, Costa.
Hey.
Hey.
I did the background.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Panama City, hello. How are you doing? Hadn't seen her in a while. Coastal, hello from Great Farmer.
Hey, Shane. Hey, Tasha.
I made Tasha a moderator.
What's who doing?
You.
Me? It's called work. It's jacked up my schedule, so yeah.
Yeah. Other than riding back and forth to work, which I did get her 2 new tires on the front end, so hopefully that'll take out some of the chattering noise that you've heard on her ride-alongs. Really little Red Riding Hood. Just not red.
Mm-hmm.
We've had some pretty. I was gonna go fishing this afternoon, but we had some pretty gnarly storms.
It was storming bad here earlier.
Yeah, it's been rocking and rolling here since about 4 o'clock.
It was here in the afternoon time through the evening.
Hopefully I can get up tomorrow morning, go fishing, and then come back and mow the yard. Maybe. I got it. I forgot to put the top back on it. Yep. I need to mow my yard, but it's so wet right now. I don't know if I can mow it. I'll try. At least mow the front. We're going to be doing a yard sale next week.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm going to be busy again.
That's good. Busy is good.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, doctor's appointment for my family, and then Thursday, going to Virginia to see my family in Virginia.
Let's see. Next Saturday, I'll be hosting a fishing tournament and doing a yard sale at the same time.
Oh, wow.
So, well, I'll be hosting a fishing tournament. Hopefully, Coastal will be doing the yard selling. I'll just be out there to make sure nobody tries to steal anything. But we'll see. But in a sense, if they take it, I don't really care because that's less I had to do.
You really want it that bad here?
Yeah. They want it that bad, they can have it for all I care. I know. I tried to use all that. Now I forgot to pick any up when I was down there at the store.
I know Panda's playing her tablet, but I wanted to show her this.
Panda, come here. Panda, come here, please. Hey, come here. Jessica wants to show you something. Yep. I'm going to put her on solo for just a second. Look. What is that?
A unicorn.
A unicorn.
Is that a unicorn?
Unicorn.
Icorn.
Yeah.
She's gonna call them icorn.
She calls them acorns. They've updated StreamYard now. There's a little box on your picture down below where you can click the box for solo layout. Makes it a whole lot easier. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
She's back.
Oh, she got her. Oh, you got a unicorn too.
He's got a bunch of unicorns.
Do you have a name for yours?
That was Squeaks.
This one Squeaks.
Yeah, that was one of her
I have a name for mine.
Say, what's the name?
Can I go on board?
Ask her what her name is.
Active.
What's the name?
The name is Chlorine.
Chlorine. Cool.
Cause the water from Water Country USA, cause the chlorine is in the water, so I named her Chlorine.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
And
then the whole time I was in Williamsburg, Virginia, because I've been working on the sunflower horse on the diamond art. Well, I bring the packet with me for the diamond art. Well, and literally, I was at a hotel that night working on my diamond art and found out I left the diamond art that has a horse and with sunflowers at home and bought the packet with me.
Yeah, I saw you put that. We got that. I think I might try to get some of that diamond art for Coastal.
But at least I had this with me.
Yeah.
So that's what happened on the vacation trip.
That sounds like something I would have done. No. I was bored, so I came up here to go live just to see how many people I could get in here and see how things go.
Yeah, I have gotten more watch hours lately.
That's good. Watch hours are always good.
Yeah, I think I'm like above 1,000 or so.
That's real good.
Yeah. From what I see on here. Let me see.
There you go. There's mine. If you can read it, it's 3815.
Oh wow. I think mine is 1,042.5.
And if I go to, and actually that shows you how many supporters I had too, which is 1,138. There's a few people earlier complaining they lost 5, 10, 20 supporters last night. I think I found them. As much as I hate to say that, I think I found them.
Yeah. I have gained like I think 5 more on the ones that are connected to me.
That's good.
Yeah.
I dropped a video yesterday and dropped one today and hopefully going to drop one tomorrow.
Yeah, I did a video yesterday.
Yep. Trying to go through some comments on here. Responding to comments and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was waiting to see if one of my YouTuber members is going to come tonight, but I'm not sure if he is.
Yeah.
He's the one that does the corn raise and corn auctions.
Cool.
I think my mom's watching YouTube right now.
That's always good. Maybe she's
Yeah,
watching
I think
that.
they're watching videos of Walt Disney World or so. Cause I hear it on their big TV.
Tasha, that sounds like my left knee. It keeps wanting a Popeye joint. Yeah, we got to put some fencing up in the chicken or around the garden and stuff for our chickens to be able to get out of the coop. They're getting big enough, but I just don't have enough fencing.
Yeah, I just been ever since I got home last night. I just been actually it was an evening or so. I just been painting and I helped one of my YouTubers last night and I didn't go to sleep till like around 2 o'clock. After that, I was zonk away.
Oh,
And this morning, I didn't wake up till like after 11.
it doesn't matter for me. Around 5:30, 6 o'clock, I'm gonna wake up just about every day.
Mm.
Some days I can turn around and go back to sleep, but most days, nope.
Mm.
But I had my left one. Tasha, I had my left knee done arthroscopically in 2012, and it's starting to get back bad again.
Mm.
Belt Loop, how are you doing, buddy?
Hey, Belt Loop. Hey, everyone in chat I missed.
Rich Cat Ranch. How's it going, Rich Cat? I hope you're doing good. Cool. She gave me a shout out. Willow Way Ranch was live. I was in there, and then I got to seeing how that my public watch hours and my that and my analytics have about caught up to each other. They're about 70 hours apart, so I know I need like 185 still.
Yeah.
So
Thank you, Belt Loop. It's great to see y'all too.
Ray Brown, what's up? So I
Hey, Ernie.
I'll pop up here for an hour or so. If it's going good, I'll stay. If it's not, I'll go to bed. I know a lot of people are out watching fireworks and chilling with family and stuff, so didn't expect it to get too crazy tonight. Of course, then Shane showed up,
Yeah.
so you never know.
I had no idea what I'm gonna do for 4th of July. I think we're gonna stay home because we're still worn and tired from Williamsburg.
Yeah. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna try to do some yard work and fishing, and that's about it.
Yeah, and I still got your
What part of West Virginia?
I still got your.
You still got the
what
mermaid thing?
Yeah, and
yeah,
I have like a packages box that I could put in, and I got it in one of my art supplies containers underneath my bed. I just gotta get it out.
Bella, that would be awesome if I could get a raid over here. Bella will be working tomorrow. Wow. Yeah, I've got to get you some money for that thing. I just have not had the time to get anything going.
Yeah, and just let me know when you're gonna come to Eaton, so me and my mom can meet you there.
Yep. Funny thing is, we were pretty much there yesterday, but y'all won't.
We just got home from Williamsburg.
We went to Windsor and Plymouth yesterday. Yes. You want? No, it's too late, babe.
Yeah, my mom and dad, they went to bed early yesterday. They were tired.
Say a big one backlash. My first friend I met when I moved down here, I lived, is in the hospital and okay. Ernie, the reason why I was asking about where a lot of my family, my biological family, is over there, over by Beckley, West Virginia. I mentioned your channel, Willow Way Ranch, and saw that you were live, so I expect some other folks will probably join in a few. Cool. That's great, Belt Luke. I hope they do come over here. Like, I would love to have 180 people in here for 1 hour, but that ain't gonna happen. I got like 100 and I think I need like 185. So by the time this week is done, I'll be.
I hear fireworks going off.
By the time Saturday gets here and I'm done with hosting Rustic's tournament between him, John Orler, and Sunfish King, I should be fully monetized by then. Okay. Oh wait, I know something I can do. I know something I need to do tomorrow is go on Bespoke Post and see what the box is for this month. In fact, I might go ahead and do that. Pull it up and see what I'm supposed to get this week. A waterproof speaker. Cool. The box I'm supposed to get this month is a waterproof speaker and like a little coin pouch. Where's what? Resting for fish. I'm gonna have to see what the other boxes are because I've got plenty of waterproof speakers. Ooh, what was that? Did I actually come? Man, that's back. Cool. I might have to do that one. A tackle box. Oh, sorry. I know which one I'm going to switch over to. Redbird. Hello.
Hey, Bird.
How's everybody doing? I see there's a few people starting to come in here now. I guess there's going to be a raid over here. We'll see. Dirty Diaper, hello. Dirty Diaper 21. Yep.
Oh Lord.
He also has a, I think that's his radio handle because he does like CB radios and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. The old timey CB radios or whatever.
Oh.
I want to take a moment and say a prayer for Ernie's friend here. Dear Lord, please be with Mr.
Okay.
Ernie Brown's friend. Just touch him. Help the doctors figure out what's wrong with him and reverse or flip anything that's going on with him and bring him back to full health, Lord. And just be with him so he can be here a little bit longer for his family and friends, Lord. In your name I pray, amen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, ham radios. I could not think of the terminology for that to save my life. Thank you, Great Farmer. Coastal and Panda are in the new bed together. Coastal sleep reading the book. I wish I had one of them old ham radios. That would be fun to use.
Yeah.
Great Farmer, I will say I am out of what's it called? I'm out of Canadian bacon, sir. I did use some maple syrup last night that we got from a buddy up in Michigan.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah, today I've been watching Avengers Fox FX on TV.
That's cool.
I like the first Avengers better. And now I'm watching Annie, the old one. My mom likes that movie.
And since I created my store, 12/18 to 21, my merchandise store, I have sold 21 items so far.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
I think 12 of those 21 came to me because I did 10 stickers and a shirt and a hat. No, it does not, but it was good. Belt Loop, I've been doing pretty good, sir. The link for StreamYard should be at the top of chat. The only thing I do ask is that you show your face when you're in the basement. This is a family-friendly channel, so any drugs, drinking, or smoking, I do ask that you turn your avatar on and don't show that on panel. Try to refrain from cussing if you can. Because I do have a 4-year-old here in the house that is in the repeat stage.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, she's in the copycat stage right now. But yeah, that can be. If you say it or do it, she's gonna say it or do it at this point in time. This is gonna be her first night in her big girl bed, so
Oh,
gonna
cool.
which a little bit ago she fell out of the big girl bed, so we'll see how this goes.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and I hope y'all have a great night, and I'll see y'all later.
All right. Passion. Take care.
All right, thank you, and y'all too, and everyone in his chat.
Yep.
Bye, everyone.
All right.
Matthew,
Yeah.
smile.
I'm smiling. Don't worry.
Bye, everyone.
James, hello, buddy. How you doing? Cottonwood Ranch. That's a new name for me, I believe. That one needs to go. I need to turn this one down. What?
Need help getting 2 boxes in my closet.
You need help getting a couple boxes in the closet. All right. Y'all give me about 3 to 5 minutes. Coastal needs my help. I will be right back.
I can't have video while I'm on here. Hang on. Hang on.
Hey, Gary, how you doing?
Doing all right. They just got really strict rules about cameras and videos around here.
You should be able to turn the camera off.
I don't know how to do that on my phone. I don't know how to do that on my phone. So typically when I join a chat or live stream, I just put a card over it. But I can
cool.
talk.
Yep. That's cool.
So what you been doing? You been fishing?
Not today. That's where I just went. Sorry, needed his help. Short girl problems. Coastal's like 5'2". I'm like 6'2".
That's pretty tall. I'm like 5'8", I guess.
Yeah. Today we took Panda's toddler bed out of her room, and we had a full size bed that used to be mine when when I was growing up in the back room.
Mm-hmm.
I took it down out of the guest bedroom and put it in her room.
That's awesome. I bet she's happy about that.
And her changing table that we had in there, that is an old desk that we're going to make into a vanity in the bathroom, has now gone into the back bedroom. And I think what's going to end up happening is me and Costa are going to have separate studio areas. I'll be on one desk, she'll be on the other. So
Well, that'd be cool.
we can make the back bedroom like a play area for Panda and studios for me and her. Crazy Hillbilly. Hello, buddy. Crazy Hillbilly, I hope everything's going well for you. You're still in my thoughts and prayers, sir. With the past, I know he lost his dad early last week.
Oh, that's rough. I don't
Yeah,
have a clue.
and then
I just
somehow
decided
or another, out of all that, he was talking about how he had a friend coming over, and I started giving my opinion on it, and he ended up with a girlfriend out of it. So,
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
yeah, it ended up being Backlash's dating service.
Well, there we go.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey,
Now,
Backlash, can I ask you what state you in?
North Carolina. Yeah, North Carolina. I about said North Kakalaki.
I just wondered. I am growing some Carolina Reapers, but I don't know if they're from North Carolina or South Carolina.
I don't know, but I don't have anything to do with those.
Well,
My
I've
ass
never
re-
had one, but I thought it'd be nice to try and grow one.
My ass foot says no to all of that type of stuff.
Oh, I'm sitting here with two bottles of famotidine acid reducer in my right here but to my left.
If you
So
touch a Carolina Reaper, do not touch your face in any form, fashion, or way.
Oh yeah, I'm aware. I mean, I'm familiar.
Sorry, James. It's question.
It ought to be interesting.
James, can you help me find another wifey who gets along with the current one?
Well, is he talking about? He talking about having two wives at one, or?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's plenty of the PI people that would love to be a second wife.
Well,
just to get out of the Philippines to come to the States.
If he ever figures out how he got his wife to let him have another wife, I'd like to ask him how he did it.
Bearded, welcome to the chat, sir.
What's up, Bearded Eagle? Good to see you.
Yep, Bearded Eagle in the house.
Hey,
for those in chat, if you type backlash like Coastal just did, Nightbot will drop your link right after.
By the way, Bearded, you ever met anybody with two wives at the same time?
And if you say Coastal Water just right, Nightbot will say that I better behave or she's going to hit me with the cast iron frying pan.
Well, my wife, let me tell you a little story. And this is a true story. I've been married to my wife, be 34 years this December. When we were just fairly newlyweds, we had only been married about 20 years. I came up to her and I came home one day and she was there. I said, baby, sit down. I got to talk with you. I got something really important I need to tell you. And she says, is everybody okay? Is anybody hurt? She was concerned. I said, baby, sit down. I got to have you sitting down before I can tell you what I need to tell you. And she went again. Come on, what is everybody okay? I need to know. Tell me now. I said, baby, I cannot tell you till you sit down. So finally, she sat down. And I looked at her. I said, I told her, Tammy, you know I love you. I can always say that I got married for love. I said, but I need to let you know that I am currently in the process of looking for a sugar mom, a woman that can keep me in a manner that I have yet to be accustomed. And when I find her, I'm gone. And Tammy looked at me. She says, just promise me one thing. I said, honey, I don't know if I can promise you one thing. After all, you know, if she got the money, she kind of makes the rules. I can't predict what she's going to be like. And she says, well, promise me if you can, you will. And so I said, all right, fine. What is it you want me to promise you out? If I can, I will. She says, just when you find this sugar mama, I said, yes. The one who's going to keep you in a manner you have yet to be accustomed to? I said, yes. She said, ask her if she needs a maid while she's at it. See, she thought, she just figured she'd go with me. I thought it was funny anyhow. My wife's pretty quick-witted.
Bearded. I can't handle one wife.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Of course, you know, when you got a good one, ain't no sense in shopping for no more.
Between having a good wife and a 4-year-old daughter, I don't need any more women in this household.
Oh, I understand. I understand. Believe me. But I just thought it's funny. My wife's real quick-witted, and so when me and her, you know, the funny thing about being with somebody that gets you so well is you can talk to them a lot of times when, you know, and she laughs at some of the stupidest things I say that other people would say, what in the world? You know, in fact, a lot of times, you know, she'll say some of the same stuff and I'll just laugh because it's funny. Some of it, you know, the fact is that I'll sit there and I'll say, I see your lips are moving, and then she'll complete it. She'll say, but all I hear is blah, blah, blah. All righty. But it's funny when you get somebody that gets your sense of humor and, you know, somebody that you care about, somebody cares about you. Well, that's awesome. Great farmer. I'm seeing yeah, I agree with you, James. You know, I think that you need to be with somebody who, you know, everybody needs somebody that they can, you know, get old with. Somebody actually cares about the other person. So, you need one to cook, one to clean, one to go shop, one to clean the cars, one to do the laundry. Well, so how many do you need? Art and Adventure with Tasha. That, you know, that's a lot of them. You know, I don't know what to say to that. It's funny, but you know, it's funny. My wife. Well, I say it's funny. I probably ought to just shut my mouth. I get putting my foot in my mouth from time to time, but things that my wife would laugh at, not everybody laughs at.
What are you laughing at? I hear mine and they're laughing.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got that switched. Sorry, while you were talking, I was over here working on my bespoke post. My bespoke post order that's coming out.
Okay. Let's see here. Just curious, Backlash. How long have you been putting videos on YouTube?
1 year, 1 month.
Oh,
June 13th was 1 year.
Okay.
Jeffrey, baseball commissioner. Hello. Hey, Brutal Bob.
Oh, cool. I've heard it. I know a lot of people know Brutal Bob. I'm afraid I don't. I mean, I've seen him a couple of times.
Right now he's having some serious health issues. That's actually his wife. She's casted this to the TV so Brutal Bob can watch us and hear us. He is
Well,
in very, very dire need of prayer. And I do pray that the good Lord will touch him from the top of his head to the soles of his feet and cure him and help him get his strength back, get his lungs back right, and that he just makes a miraculous recovery, because I know the good Lord can do that for him. But everybody
Well,
needs to definitely keep him on their prayer list. And
well, everything I've heard about him, and everybody I talk to seems to know him and think very highly of him. So
Jeffrey said he's leaving YouTube. That's not good. I hate to hear that.
Jeffrey, why are you leaving YouTube? I am curious.
But he said today is his last day.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I think that one thing I do see on here a lot is you got a lot of folks that tend to, edify or try to bring other people up. And you got some folks that just spend a lot of their time creating havoc.
All right, James, take care, buddy. I think Brutal Bob had that, if I'm not mistaken, he had that crazy thing that you can't name.
Right, Kofifi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've been using that because it's my understanding if you say the other,
say the virus name, you get in trouble.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Or I don't know if you get in trouble, but I'm pretty sure that they won't show your video much. So I try to stick by those things that they set down, but sometimes it's hard to. Kind of depends on the folks you talk to. Do you do a lot of live streaming, Backlash?
Yeah, for the most part, because I do a lot. My ride to work is normally 1.5 to 2 hours long. So I do what I call ride-alongs, where I just go live while I'm driving down the road and talk to who, just sit there and talk and drive at the same time.
Okay, and it's the main gist of your channel. I'm afraid I've seen you around. I just, I'm very, very recent subscribed to you, and I try to watch so many videos that I don't necessarily get to watch everybody. So if I ask a few questions and sound ignorant on matters, forgive me. I just
videos, no one likes me, no one comments on them. I actually have not been getting any notifications from Jeffrey.
Let's see
that out.
Well, it's been my experience that when I was trying to go through and do a lot of videos, and I was trying different ways of trying to grow my business, grow my channel. I didn't get a whole lot of people watching it either. It wasn't really until I started, I guess, paying more attention to other channels and going visiting other channels, hopping on people's live streams and chit chat with them, that I've really, it's really kind of taken off for me. Let's see.
Donald, normally I make sure that there's no other plans that I don't know about before I go fishing. Brutal Bob's wife said that he had a couple of visitors today for the first time from the police department I think they used to work with. It didn't go well. He darn near choked to death trying to talk to him. Miss Nala Coastal Water is actually my wife. So she's my better half. Or for any of y'all that don't know. Yeah, Jeffrey, I got to figure out. I have not been getting notifications from you, so that's one reason why I haven't been going to them.
Let me take a look here. Does Jeffrey do primarily like baseball videos and that type of thing?
I don't know. I never get his notifications.
Okay. Well, I'm just turning on to his right now.
Okay.
For Jamestown, Rhode Island. Number from Jamestown, Rhode Island. Jamestown Beach last night. Okay, so it looks like a lot of them, from what I can tell, are like horizon shots. Beautiful pictures.
Donald, welcome from Scotland. I appreciate you coming in here, sir. I love the old Scottish heritage of the Vikings and all that. Well, I know Scots and Vikings fought against each other, but I like the old history of from the Crusade times when they were fighting against each other. I don't know why I do.
Well,
any TV show that deals with that stuff, I love watching it, or movies.
From what I can tell, Jeffrey Jamestown Baseball Commissioner has 49 videos.
Yep.
And, according to this, it says 47 though, and he's got 133 subscribers. You know, there was a time I had one subscriber for every video. It looks like he's got, almost 3 subscribers for every video. Now, some of his numbers look like they're, but that's pretty typical, I think.
Yeah, my numbers didn't really go up until I hit about 500 subscribers, and it just went crazy.
Yeah. Well, the thing about that is, it all boils down to hitting the algorithm. It's got to hit it just right so that it goes through. And a lot of times they are looking for folks, but I would.
Ooh, sorry.
I mean, it's not my place to say, but I guess by the way, that video you've got of the sunset with the sun down over the water, that's beautiful. It really is.
For his, yeah.
Yeah, on his. I'm just checking out one of his, he's talking about quitting. But what I'm seeing on here is
looks like he's got some nice videos up there. I never get his notifications for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I think that, and I don't know, anything I say would be mere speculation. But some of those, a sunset takes 2 or 3 minutes to happen. I don't think that you can capture the whole thing, and most of these seem to be 22 to 33 seconds. I don't know how long the shorts are, but about half of his started off with shorts, and then he switched over to widescreen, which I think was a good move. But just my opinion, just trying to help him make a suggestion, is he might try making a little bit longer videos.
No, that's about the truth.
I mean, he's got some beautiful scenery here. I couldn't get it to load for whatever reason. I'm gonna try. Of course, I'm at work, and my computer at work is slow, and it does have a lot of software on it blocking this, that, and the other thing. So wait a minute, there it is. I love the sound on there too. It's what would make, in my opinion, what would make this a beautiful video is just to have it sitting still. He's kind of going from side to side a little bit. What I would recommend, Jamestown, Jeffrey, if it was just, I mean, just me, and it's not my place to say so, but if you're looking for some ideas or something, I'd say try making a little bit longer videos, center them on that sunset, and you know, you could even put some very low level music. They've got a lot of music there in the that you can use for free in the YouTube library. But he's got the thing that I see is good about this. He's got beautiful scenery. He's got an excellent palette to work with. He's got you know, it's a really nice subject matter. And I think that there's a lot of people these days that look for those scenic views and vistas like what he's got here. But I think they're wanting something a little bit more longer to click on than just 20 or 30 seconds, in my opinion. I don't know though. I'm no expert, but I think it's worth looking at and thinking about. After all, he's already got a video library here. But that's just my opinion. I think he's got something there, but in my opinion, but I don't know. Seems to me if you got about 5 months into it, and Backlash has been doing it for a year and a month, 13 months.
Yeah.
My first video was 2 years ago in 2020.
Mine, I started going into different live streams and stuff probably about 6 months ago, and started supporting people and talking in this live stream and that live stream, and next thing I knew, I just took off.
Exactly.
Without even.
And the same thing happened to me. I mean, I've only been doing this for a little over, I guess, just over a month as far as going into folks' live streams, that type of thing.
Yep.
And in just the last, in fact, I just had a couple of shorts do real well, and my views were kind of low for the previous 48 days, except for one video happened to get a pretty good amount of strikes. But I'm up 172 subscribers in the last 28 days.
Yeah, I had a video April the 18th and April the 20th, and then a short on the 21st or 22nd. All three of those hit 1,500 views within a week.
Yeah.
I went from 600 supporters to 1,050 in 1 week.
Yeah.
7 days,
Yep.
I grew almost 500 supporters.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. It takes a while sometimes, I think, for them to find what they call your niche or niche.
Yeah.
Find out just exactly who they should be showing them to, because there's always somebody willing to look at it. And with those beautiful suns, that's beautiful water. And there's going to be some people want to watch that. There's no doubt in my mind whatsoever. I just think it would probably help have a little bit longer, so they could spend a little bit. In fact, what would be really neat, in my opinion, if you had like 20, every one of those videos he had, all 47 videos, if every one of them was about 3 or 4 minutes long, and you put that on a playlist where somebody could just sit there and go from video to video and watch sunset after sunset after sunset, that'd be something.
It'd almost be better off doing it like 8 to 10 minutes long, because I think it has to be 7.5 or 8 minutes long in order to monetize it properly.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, that would be, I ain't gonna argue with that. I think you're right. I was just thinking, even if he only increased it, a couple of minutes,
if you go, I think it's 10 minutes, you can put the initial video, initial ad in and then a second ad like every, I think ads are like every 10 minutes or so, 8 to 10
Yeah.
minutes. So is what you can schedule them. So
I
if you
think
go
it's
10 minutes, he could get technically two ads in it and still be good, and you get to see a lot more of the sunset. But
yeah. Well, I don't
if he
think
hopefully he'll stay.
I don't
haven't
think
seen
he's
him
here
talk.
anymore. I don't think he's here anymore. At least he's not listed in the participants, and it only shows like 6 people watching at the moment.
Oh, when I hit his name still tags.
Is it? Okay. Well, I don't know. I think that he's got, some potential there. I just think he hadn't tried the right combination yet.
And like I said, unfortunately, I've not been getting his notifications that he's been putting out the videos. So, hey, Logan, one of Bearded Eagle's eaglets, as I call him, is saying hello to me.
Very cool. I'm glad to see that, Jeffrey. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Not that it matters. I mean, one person, one way or the other. But I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna subscribe to you, and hopefully you'll. I'd like to ask you to make some of them longer videos with the sunsets.
Sure.
I'll watch those.
Yeah, he's still here. I can't help him with a subscriber because I'm already subscribed to him, but
Right.
I would say definitely maybe make him a little longer.
Yeah. I mean, I would ask him to make some videos that were longer, and of those sunsets, those are beautiful.
Yes,
They're
they
on the
are.
water. If he could make them about 10 minutes a piece, I would sit there and I would literally, if he put those on like a playlist that has, I don't see any playlist listed on this channel. If you put all those together in a playlist, just a playlist called Sunsets or something like that, I'd watch those. I'll still go through and watch some of these others. I'm just saying that, hang on, don't work. I got to answer that
Right.
call. Front gate,
Bearded-
Lieutenant Robert.
Bearded Eagle.
Hey, Doc, what's up?
Can you maybe? I need to go over to your place and see about
All right.
going fly
All right, I
fishing.
appreciate the notification. All right, thank you. All right, I'm at work and having to handle business while I'm here.
I muted your mic for a second while you're on the phone call.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Jeffrey, Jamestown, or Jeffrey, if you would do me a favor, can I ask a favor of you? Well, I tell you what, Jeffrey, I can tell you how to do that. And there's videos all over the place that'll show you how to make a playlist, I'm sure. But if you'll play one of your videos, for example, I'm gonna put this back on there, and there is a thing that says save.
Hey, Miss
And,
Barbara. That's
when
a new
you're
name
watching-
for me.
Hey, Jeffrey, when you're watching that playlist or when you're watching a video, all you got to do is look below the video, and there's a thing that has a thumbs up, thumbs down, a share thing, and a save thing. If you'll go through and click on that save, it'll bring up a thing that says create a new playlist, and you click on that, and it'll ask you to name it, and then that'll create a new playlist. And what you do is you go into every one of those and click on the save button, and then it'll say add to playlist, and then you check on the thing that says sunset, and that'll do it. And I'm sorry, Backlash, I seem to be talking an awful lot in your live,
You're fine.
but I hate to see anybody give up.
up. Good
By
times
the
with
way,
Jen and Steve. Hello.
always good to see y'all.
Jen and Steve, he's at work, and because of his line of work, he cannot use a camera. So he's got a piece of paper covering the camera.
Yeah, they won't let me record, or they got real strict rules about videoing up here.
Trying to remember where you get to turn the camera off on a phone. I cannot remember.
Well, I don't know how to do it. And it's just easier for me to put a card over the top of it when I'm at work. If I was at I might be able to figure out if I was on my laptop, but I'm not on my laptop. I'm on a work computer at the moment. But Jeffrey, if you would, please do me a favor and do a few videos with about 10 minutes long, of the sunset. And I promise you, I will watch them.
I don't know if this is going to work like I want it to or not. Oop. Sorry about that. That didn't work.
We got 2 backlashes on here.
Yeah, I hit something wrong on my phone and it popped up. It popped me into the StreamYard.
Okay, cool.
On the bottom of your screen, it should be a microphone and a little camera, like under where our faces are. If you click on the camera, it should pop up here. Should turn your camera off and put your avatar.
There we go.
And then that microphone that's to the left of it, if you have a phone call, you can hit that microphone and it turns your mic off.
Okay. Excellent.
Yeah,
I'm fairly new to using this streaming technology.
I popped in the StreamYard long enough to figure that out for you.
Excellent.
I knew it was somewhere down there. I just couldn't remember what the layout was.
Okay.
But that way you don't have to sit there with your piece of paper over there.
That makes perfect sense because at some point they're going to run out of these cards.
Yep.
I have a tendency to jump into a bunch of live streams. I just enjoy chatting with different people and getting to meet folks. And in fact, like I was saying, that's, I know I ain't telling you.
Here.
Hey, Judy May. I've seen her several times.
Yep. And I'm kind of up here just because I'm chasing watch hours.
I understand. I was watching the Willow Way Ranch.
Yeah.
And they're live, but when they showed that you had went over I've spent some time over at Willow Way, and I'll watch a lot more of their stuff. But I was, I wanted to get over here and see you live for a little bit. Gray Wolf
here.
Good to see you.
Pastor Gray Wolf. He's a pastor.
Is
Gray
he?
Wolf got Brutal Bob's wife in here, sir. She gave us an update on him, saying he's doing good, but he's not really making much improvement, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm doing okay as far as I know. I am a little, I guess if you're talking about me.
Yeah.
I'm a little tired, I guess, but that usually when I get off work, I always tend to pick up a little bit for a little while.
Yep. Gray Wolf dropped his link. If anybody's not connected to Gray Wolf, please check him out.
I should do. I'll double check. Yeah, I am on his. I did not realize he was a preacher, which that's a good thing. My daddy was a preacher for a while.
Yep.
Although they say God ain't got no grandkids.
317 is what he's at right now. We need if Bearded Eagle's still in here, if he'll type backlash, we'll try to get him up a few too. Or bury it.
How are your watch hours working so far? Backlash. I'm just curious if you don't mind me asking.
Last time I looked, there's whoop. Did I kick myself? No. Last time I looked, which was right before I started this, was 38, 18.
Oh wow, you're close.
Yep. Or 38, 15, excuse me. Hey,
I ain't
Bearded
seen-
dropped my PayPal link. Nothing.
Oh.
PayPal is not expected, but very much appreciated. Everything I get goes into a fishing line to correct my backlashes when I'm casting. Baits that I throw in the trees or break off on. Gas for my truck to get from point A to point B. Tell Gary to go back in chat. I spoke to him. Brutal Bob backlash. Tell Gary to go back in the chat. I spoke to him.
All right, are they talking about me? Because I am named Gary, but there's a lot of Garys from what I can tell.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I do need plenty of line. I got to buy line about every 2 to 3 months.
Wow. You must get to do a lot of fishing.
Jazzaray Vlogs, hello. Thank you for coming in. Mega love shout out, ma'am. That is one of my Philippine supporters.
Cool.
Yep. You'll see I'll have a lot of Philippines come in and out throughout the live stream, more than likely.
You know, it's funny when I was fairly early on, I reckon. I got a video kind of do well for what I would consider viral. It was I got like 160,000, 165,000 views on it, and I picked up about 200 connections, whatever you want to call it, on that one video. And so that really helped a lot. But it was just a video of a dog hiking a football that was flattened. And I guess there's a lot of folks who wanted to see a Rottweiler hiking a football.
Said Gary, aka Built Loop, or she did.
All right. Well, I'm kind of flip-flopping between one thing and another. Looks like I'm at 399. I'm back. I'm checking out the chat. Let's see.
I just dropped Bearded Eagles, so I missed the comment too. So
I appreciate that. Great farmer. I just got lucky with it. I thought it would be interesting. Hang on, I'll be right back.
all right. Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. Thank you everybody for being here. Sean, 12 awesome people up in here. Let's see, how many thumbs up so far? 21 thumbs up so far. Awesome. I'll mute his mic. I'll see it popping around his avatar when he gets back. Bearded, I'm thinking about going out to the concrete pond tomorrow if all goes well. If you think you can, let me know. I probably gonna get up and mow the grass first thing in the morning, so it won't be too early. But we can definitely go after that. if it's not raining tomorrow. I'm hoping I can get up and get the yard mowed and be out there around 9 or 10 o'clock for a couple hours, not too long. I'll definitely call you and let you know once I get my yard mowed. Miss Judy May dropped her link. If y'all don't have Miss Judy May, definitely go pick her up. She's a great supporter.
And let me go ahead and click on one of these. And,
Oh, he's back. Eating popcorn right now. That sounds good. Thank you, Miss Judy, for sharing me out. I appreciate that. Yep. Trying to get her. Oh, Bearded Eagle just picked up a supporter. Yeah, I was going to mow mine Friday afternoon, and we ended up having a family get together Friday afternoon, and then yesterday we had a family adventures where we went out and got all of our groceries and everything else we need, and then the new Minions movie. That sounds fun. And then today we've been working in the house all day.
You know, that's funny because I hadn't watched sports or movies or TV shows for the most part in about, well, a long time, probably 2 years.
Judy, you can always say Matthew or Matt. Food Line had Boston butts on sale for 99 cents a pound. And I picked up a 7-pound Boston butt yesterday. And I put it on the grill about 1 o'clock this afternoon. And yeah, about 5:30, I took it off. That thing was falling off the bone. And I put applewood rub and another dry seasoning on it. And that thing was just as good as it could be. Probably one of the best things I've ever grilled, in my opinion.
Sweet. So I take it you ready for the 4th?
Yeah, we did that today. That way tomorrow I can possibly go fishing.
There we go. Now, when you go fishing, what do you go fishing for?
The pond I want to go to tomorrow will be whatever bites, but mainly largemouth bass.
Okay.
But there's big crappie out there. There's big bluegill. There's chain pickerel. So, yeah. Black Money Core, what's up, buddy? So,
you ever find yourself in central Mississippi, you holler at me. We got a lake with some bass, brim, catfish.
There's some big bass down that way.
That's true.
Yep.
I've seen about an 8 or 10 pounder pulled out of the lake.
Yep. The one I'm going to tomorrow has some good 7 to 10 pound bass in it. I need to get a new scale. My scale broke on me.
Oh, goodness. Now, do you catch and release, or do you keep them and clean them?
For the largemouth bass, I catch and release. If I get a good sized crappie, he may go home with me. Or
there you go.
Bluegill.
Well, I don't blame you. The fact is that it's nice to try to keep them bass in there where somebody else can also catch them. But then brim, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Black Money Core. I got back. I just want to say I got my nickname. back in 1980 or something like that, 80, 81. I was always hanging around, so they called me Belt Loop.
Right. I dropped a video this morning where I was out catching speckled trout with my dad a couple months ago, and that was a good video, and we did keep those, the ones that were legal to keep.
Well, I tell you what, I like fishing, but it's not because of the fish. I like fishing because it's time for fellowship, sitting down, maybe eat a sandwich or even have a beer or something to drink.
Yeah.
And just good to spend time with those that you love. Very cool. Black Money Corp. I like your name too, Black Money Corp. It's all about the money for a lot of folks. You're 10-2. Now my radio's about gone out. That's okay. I can hear them. The truth is, in this lifetime, there's nothing's going to be more important to me than my family.
Yeah.
There's at one time, the last time I spoke with my baby brother, I was watching. I've had for years, for 20 years or more, I've had at least a 60, 62, 64, 65 inch television. And I had my TV set up to where I had 2 satellite receivers so I could tune each of them individually. And the last time I spoke with my brother, I was watching NASCAR on one side, and I was watching a football game with the Dallas Cowboys on the other. And I really wasn't paying much attention to the conversation. I was kind of wrapped up in watching this TV, thinking about nothing but myself and what I was interested in. And next thing I know, the next day or so, they called me, told me my brother had passed on. So I took that. It tore me up for a while, but I used that as a learning moment to try and go through, and that let me know that it's time to pay attention. Don't get so wrapped up in my individual, things. I guess they don't matter. Watching a football game, in my opinion, don't matter. Watching a race don't matter. If I'm not spending that time with folks that I care about, it's a waste of time. So,
Crank Honey Custom Baits. Hello. I hope you're doing well. I hadn't seen her around for a while.
I'm afraid this may be the first time I've ever seen Crank Honey Custom Baits.
She does some awesome bait paints, and then I don't know if that's a firework or a transformer just blew up. And I know she's got an old wooden boat that's behind her when she's painting, and that boat is absolutely phenomenal. I love that boat.
Cool. That would be neat.
Huh. Black Money Corps loves the smell of burning wood. I love the thrill of running into a burning house. I'm a volunteer fireman.
Are you?
Yes, sir.
That's cool.
As some of these people know, if the fire alarm goes off, I have just hit end broadcast and ran.
Oh, I understand.
I have said, fire alarm's going off, ended the broadcast, and ran out with no explanation. And there have been a few times where I've just run away and hit. I've left the stream going and just ran out and gone to the call and come back. Whoever was here was here. Who wasn't.
That's interesting. That's kind of funny because I was on a stream. It was either yesterday, day before, and apparently their electricity went off the stream was still active, but the
Yeah.
fella whose stream it wasn't there. He just disappeared. Boom, he was gone. So I just sat there and talked till he came back. It was about 30 minutes.
Yep.
I thought it was kind of funny.
Oh yeah.
Kind of took me by
He saw
surprise.
that boat as well. That's a good statement.
Let's see. Oh, cool.
From my experience, no, carpenter bees do not sting.
Well, most bees won't sting you.
Nope.
I've been out. They got this place over here, over in Pearl, that's got about 500 bee houses in it. And I mean, bees are everywhere.
Yeah, they might bite, but they don't sting.
Well, I hadn't known them to bite either. Typically, when they attack, from what I know, at least what I've seen, is they sting. But, the only time a bee typically stings you is if you're threatening the hive, threatening the honey.
Nah, they're talking about the carpenter bees, the ones that bore the holes in the wood and stuff. Those will bite you. They don't.
I've never been bitten by one or stung by one, for that matter.
I have, especially on the bottom of my feet because I go barefooted a lot.
Well, if you step on one, I can see where that might be a problem.
Yeah. But when I was younger, I didn't really pay attention to what I was doing. So,
Yeah. Well, I have seen, we've had wasps, we've had bees.
we've had ladybugs everywhere this year, Judy May. I used to do that with lightning bugs, black money core, but not bees.
Me neither.
I get stung every time I try to kick a hive like a football. Is that a hive or a wasp's nest or hornet's nest?
I would think it'd be a hornet's nest, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, that sounds more like a hornet's nest, not a beehive.
I know that a bee, at least a honeybee, if he stings you, he's going to die. Or she is.
Yep. Crank Honey Custom Base. Had to have knee surgery, tore the muscle. Ouch.
That hurts just thinking about it.
Yeah, I've got a torn ACL, a stretched out PCL, torn meniscus, damaged cartilage, and everything else in my left knee. So,
see, I'm pretty sure that's in hornets.
yeah, football shaped nest, I'd be a hornet, and that's not something you want to kick.
No, it ain't. Well, maybe if you wrapped it up if you dropped it into a bag or something. But even then, that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah. If you've killed if you sprayed wasp and hornet spray in the opening of it first and killed them all, maybe, but whew.
That would surprise me if you could kill them all by spraying it just in the open. But I don't know.
If you wait till nighttime, you can spray the bottle. You can spray one in big Raid cans that are like that tall, like 12 inches tall.
Yeah.
Spray a little bit up there at first, and once they start coming out good, you really spray it down, and you can kill about all of them in one can.
That's interesting, Tosh. I've done pretty much the same thing with even wasps and what have you that come in here to the. I work in basically the front gate most of the time. Yeah. And a lot of times things will get trapped in here, can't find their way out. So I'll, kind of coax them up on my hand and then tote them outside, and they ain't stung me yet.
Yep. As long as you don't force them, you're good.
Yeah.
That 1.4 looks nice on my profile page.
Let's see. Let's take a look. See if I can find that.
Gee, they said capture the hornet's nest in a box, seal it up, and set it on the front porch for a porch pirate. Whew.
That would be cool.
Whew. That would not be a good day for them.
No, it wouldn't.
I want to see what our humidity is. If you type weather in your location, you can Nightbot drops the weather right now at 75 degrees, 5-mile-an-hour wind, and 95% humidity.
That's high.
Yeah, we've had rain all day, so.
We had a couple hours of it here earlier.
Hey, there's my buddy Bananas.
In fact, I just did a video called "Rain is a Blessing," and it picked up over 1,100, views. Of course, it's not long. 117 views apparently.
Yeah, I did one the other day about a summertime rainstorm, and about 5 minutes into it, the fire alarm went off, so I had to end it and go to the fire call. It dropped about 7 or 8 trees down in town across roadways. Shame 50 ain't cold. It ain't cold until it gets down to the 30s for me. Lord have mercy. I've almost gone 2 hours. That's good. I ain't gonna be much longer because I got to get up in the morning and mow the grass and get all that stuff.
Well, I understand. I don't know, what was it? I don't know if it was last night or not. I think it was last night. I think I did about a 4.5 hour live stream. But it was pretty interesting. It had over 200 views on it during the 4.5 hours. I was happy with it anyhow.
Tasha, with the humidity the way it is right now, all I have to do is walk out my back door or front door and I'll be swimming at 100% humidity.
You'd be sweating if nothing else.
You can swim without even going into a pool around here. Crank Honey, I don't mind. Matter of fact, give me just a second. Where are you? There you go. Drop whatever you want to. Bearded's at 468. I need to go. I wouldn't mind going over to Bearded's and hopping in his pool. He's got a nice pool over there. I bet that thing is warm though with the weather we've had lately.
Now, is it a just straight water, or is it like salt water?
His is in ground and he has a salt filter.
Okay.
So,
I'm just curious. I think those are supposed to be better at keeping you afloat.
me and Tasha sound about the same. It'd be 20 below and I'd still be sweating buckets. Doing 100 sub giveaway. Cool. When will that be, Crank Honey? His pool water is 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. – That's like bath water, not pool water. 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. – That's like bath water, not pool water. 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. – That's like bath water, not pool water. 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. – That's like bath water, not pool water. 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. – That's like bath water, not pool water. 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. – That's like bath water, not pool water. 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. – That's like bath water, not pool water. 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. – That's like bath water, not pool water. 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. – That's like bath water, not pool water. 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. – That's like bath water, not pool water. 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. – That's like bath water, not pool water. 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. – That's like bath water, not pool water. 85 to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know. First thing in the morning, it would probably feel warm getting into it, but in the
Oh,
afternoon, once it hits 100 plus around here, it would feel cold.
Well, it seems to me that'd be pretty close to to skin temperature.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be freezing when you hopped in, that's for sure.
Crank Honey is at 71 subscribers.
Well, let's see here. I just
ready.
subscribed to her.
I'm getting ready to drop her link in chat here. I'm doing another giveaway at 750. Been doing giveaways every 250 increments.
I've only done one giveaway, and it was, what was it for? It was because, and it just struck me all the spur of the moment because I was out in the backyard and was looking at all these plants my wife has, and I couldn't tell you but about half of what she's got. And so I thought we'd play a game called Name That Plant or Name Tammy's Plant. And I put on there whoever could name the most of them.
When is that live, Tasha? When's that start? The 7th of July. Never mind. Great for me. Just put it down.
You know, there's a barbecue cook-off thing they're going to start the voting on the 7th of July. Let me ask you this, Backlash. Do you ever watch like 805 Barbecue Junkie or Drunken Chef Barbecue or Triple?
Drunken Chef, I do. Matter of fact, I'm surprised Drunken Chef ain't in here tonight. Normally he comes in. Well, Drunken Chef's normally one of my bigger ones.
I like Drunken Chef. He's good people.
I've got to go find me some good pork ribs because I told him that I don't do my pork ribs on a grill.
Yeah.
When I do pork ribs, I fry them.
Is that right?
Yep. I'll put like a dry rub on them and I'll fry them in the frying pan.
Well, that's interesting.
Or I'll do salt and pepper on them, and at the end, I will put like Sweet Baby Ray's or something over them while they're ready. But
well,
especially if they're the thick ones that still have some of the fatty, like bacon type meat on the top of them. If you catch the ones with the bacon type fat on them, and you put them in a cast iron frying pan and fry them off, that side with that bacon on it gets just as crispy as bacon, and it's just as good. It's like you're crunching through bacon, and you get a big nice hunk of pork meat behind it. That's nice and tender and juicy. So, I got some while I was up in college, and that's the way I ended up learning how to do them.
Most definitely, and try that. I've got a young lady that I've been
we lost you.
For a while. And sorry, I was going to say I'm going to drop off for a little while. If you still on a little bit now, I'll come back to you. I've got something I got to do though.
I'm probably going to go to bed here in just a few minutes.
All right. Well, it's good seeing you, man. And
all right. Thank you for coming up, sir.
My pleasure. You have a good day now.
All right. You too. Take care. All right. Let's see. We're doing Shane's Morning Show on my live. It's both our live, and it will be my channel. Okay. That's cool, Tasha. And that's going to be on the 7th. All right. So that will be Thursday to Friday morning. I might actually, with the way the weather's looking for this week, I might actually be around for that all day. We'll see. Because we have Thursday at a 58% chance of rain, Friday 58% chance, and Saturday 58% chance. And next Sunday is a 51% chance. So we got like 4 days of rain back to back to back. Which is sad at this time. I hate that. Late Wednesday afternoon, it jumps up to 50% and it stays 50% or more all the way through Sunday. Everybody, I hope everybody has a safe and blessed 4th of July. I just wanted to pop up here for an hour or two, say hello to everybody. Yeah, we definitely need the rain. I'm not complaining about the rain. It's just I hate that I'm gonna miss work multiple days this week, but maybe I can get out in between rainstorms and catch a few fish to put up here, and by the end of the week I'll be monetized maybe. We'll see. I'm gonna try to have a good day. Hopefully I'll be fishing and probably in the morning I'm gonna try to get with Bearded after I get the front yard and most of the side yard and backyard mowed. I'll try to give you a call, Bearded, see if you can get out to the concrete plant. Maybe me, you, and first time can fish out there for 3 or 4 hours, and now I'll come back and pick up Coastal and Panda and go to the pond here in Bethel, and I'm gonna try to see if I can't get. If I do that, I'll probably cast Panda's rod out for her and let her reel it in. Might throw a whopper plopper on hers. Cast it out and just let her reel it in and see what happens. But anyways, I hope everybody has a wonderful and blessed day and or night. Ooh, that's not cool, Jeffrey. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. Crank Honey, I am in North Carolina, ma'am. I think I'm just a little north of it. You're in South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm just north of you. Jeffrey, please stick around and stay up here. I'll try to get in and watch some of your videos. I did turn the notifications off and back on, so maybe I'll start getting them. That's right, Alabama is where you're at. I knew you were south of me, I just couldn't remember where. Bananas, hopefully in the next couple of weeks I will have money to go back down to Oceana. I will let you and Bearded know. Might be able to get us a room at Allen Inn that the night before or night of and see what we can come up with. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to go out to Belvoir and go fishing for some largemouth. See what wants to bite out there tomorrow. I'm not getting out there early because the bite doesn't seem to pick up until about 9:30 in the morning. So I'm not rushing to get out there anymore. Anyways, Bearded, I don't know if you know anything about fixing phone screens, but that's the way mine looks right now up here on the top, unfortunately. And without it on, you can see there's multiple cracks in it. I don't know if that's something you can fix or not, Bearded. If I was to order the screen and LCD through Amazon, but we'll see. I try to be, but that's also because I kind of like kind of hope that if I'm nice to people, they'll be nice back to me. Causes less drama that way, Jeffrey. This is a Samsung Note 20. I had it on a tripod yesterday. A big gust of wind came through and knocked the tripod down and smashed it into a pile of rocks yesterday. Luckily, the area where the actual camera is did not get damaged, and the black spot has not spread, or any damage has not spread to the rest of the LCD screen. So I might try to call Assuring on Monday or Tuesday, since it is a holiday weekend. I'll try to call them, see if I have insurance on it. Highly doubt they can fix the screen on it, but we'll see. I might try to take it to U-Break it, I fix it. A lot of times they'll have the screens and LCD parts right there in house, and they'll change them out for a couple $100. Yeah, it takes about 45 minutes to an hour for them to do it. So I'll have to try to deal with it for a week or two until I can get the money up and do it that way. But anyways, if I don't get it fixed, I have my work iPhone and my work iPad. So whether I get it fixed or not, I still got ways of getting up with y'all, and I'm on my work laptop. So I've thought about trying to get the toolkit and everything to do it myself, but we'll see. It shouldn't be that hard. It'll probably be able to, heck, I ought to be able to YouTube it and do it myself. I just don't know if my eyesight's good enough to do it myself, but we'll see. Maybe I can go live while I repair my phone. That'd be a good live stream for y'all. Anyways. Alrighty. I am going to drop off of here, and I am going to head to bed. I will talk to y'all after a little while. More than likely, I'm just going to film fishing tomorrow, and I'll drop videos. So, drop some videos over the next few days. I don't know how much live streaming I'll get to do, But anyways, y'all have a blessed and wonderful night. Have a wonderful 4th of July tomorrow. I may or may not come live tomorrow night. Not sure. We'll see how everything goes. All right, Miss Judy May, I appreciate that. I'm sure it will help out some. Anyways, y'all take care and have a blessed, wonderful night. Bye.